Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for all of your comments, all of your likes. Thank you to all of the subscribers. Thank you guys so very much for just the love and support that you share on the channel. And also thank you for all the emails as well. So, this is a collective message. We have codes for you guys. And these codes are of fertility, good fortune. They are of energy of newness, new, rebirth. And it's like an early spring, okay? Gifts and blessings, that's the theme. Also, the main theme here is like strawberry, the energy of love and passion. It's also the energy of good fortune, good luck. It's energy of renewal and rebirth, the energy of new life. It also represents the Trinity. It also is seen as representing goddess energy, namely the goddess Freya represents the planet Venus. The elementals associated with the strawberry are the Fae, and it represents lust, sexuality, just feminine power. Goddess transmissions. And so with this is a light language activation. And ooh, it's strawberry milk. That's what we feel. Strawberry milk. So ooh, that's beautiful. Hold on. Strawberry milk. So we got the strawberry and then we got the milk. So spiritual milk representing nourishment, purity, also foundational truth. It's the energy of spiritual growth. It also represents fertility, I just said purity, abundance. In some of the teachings, it's known as the nature of God and salvation. In the strawberry milk, helping you to grow in faith, right? Believing in the unseen. Nurturing the spiritual abundance within you is what's coming through. Allowing you to go into deeper parts of yourself to discover the sacred secrets hidden within inside of thee. Also, there's this reference to the land of milk and honey, the land of prosperity and abundance. So this is the land of prosperity and abundance coming in like new land. And also I feel there's an energy of land that you had being like resurrected or renewed there, and that energy is definitely like around right now. There's this renewal, and especially within the mind, the consciousness, within the limiting beliefs, and releasing what limits you, so that way your heart's desires can manifest in your physical reality. And the milk also representing motherhood, fertility, and goddess energy. So this is also your ability to grow things. If you imagine how many seeds the strawberry actually holds, and your ability to grow even more seeds from that, you know? And so it's so beautiful. It's the energy of not cherishing the harvest, but cherishing the seed. And in that cherishing, in that gratitude and that thankfulness, it actually leads to way more harvest than what you would have had if you were just being grateful for the harvest, right? So this is deep. This is like rooted. This is beautiful energy coming in for you guys, for us all, because this is a collective reading, channeling, transmission. I feel like even just us just being in this energy, that you may be starting to feel yourself like light up, and epiphanies and confirmations and aha moments are coming in, like of signs and synchronicities that you've been shown that this energy is either already in your etheric field or it's slowly coming in, kind of like playing the game Clue, and you're finding these little clues. You see a strawberry here, you see a reference to a cow there, you see 3 6s here, you see 4 8s there, and all of these little clues coming in, showing you that you're really about to step into this era of just newness, right? And it's also seeing things from the mind of the child and just looking at things new. A child could see a painting for the first time every single day and always see something different, always have a different story to tell of what that painting is portraying to them or telling them. And this is how you are going to have this look at the things that are going on in your life, and also at the lessons that you are going through. And it's going to allow you to get this deeper spiritual growth when you can tap in and see things from all perspectives. It's this wisdom that's like never ending. And it's also the energy of, it's not the destination, it's the journey, and it's what you experience in the journey. And it's also this energy of, it's not what you become, it's who you become on the way to being or reaching what it is that you want to become. you know it's that journey. It's like Muhammad Ali's coming in and him always saying, like, I'm the greatest. And he ended up becoming like one of the greatest. But it was the journey that mattered the most. It was the journey that molded him into the greatest, you know? And also him saying the greatest, then him releasing the limiting belief that he was not the greatest, and him reaffirming that to himself every single day, you know? And so this is also why this is this beautiful interpretation of your mind, and the willingness to see the things that you're telling yourself that have been holding you back, and then the willingness to actually start telling yourself a new story, and also the courage and willingness to speak it aloud. Okay, to speak it aloud, to write it, to sing it, and then to step into it and to live it. Yahweh, I'm hearing. So definitely Christ energy, you getting closer to the apostles energy, 12 apostles, 13 apostles, because I think of Mary Magdalene, that kind of energy, and also you being willing to develop a relationship with your body, and understanding that the wisdom of your body has the answer to like all of the problems or the perceived problems in your life. It's right there inside of your body. Like, what are you holding on to that keeps manifesting this, you know? And where are you holding on to it in your body? Yeah, that's beautiful. So this is what's been coming into in the collective, is a lot of somatic, like releasing a lot of padulation, okay, type of exercises and stretching, a lot of focus on the fascia, and a lot of focusing on self massages of the 7 major lymph nodes, areas for lymph nodes to drain. So, and the reason is this is it's very symbolic of getting deeper, like we're getting deeper. And also there's the energy too of the repairing of the DNA, and also using sound, pure tones to do that. Okay. So this all of this stuff is like more self-love, self-care, but it's at a very deeper it's deeper. It's not surface. It's not like I'm exfoliating my skin. No, I'm exfoliating my fascia, the inner, that tissue underneath of my skin and between my muscles, like that. It's you going deeper into who you are. And because of that, you're truly understanding the energy of the seed and what it takes to grow spiritually, that darkness, like appreciating the darkness, and then having a profound gratitude for when the light does come, because you have been in the dark, and also too, vice versa, like knowing what it's like to be an incredible light and having, you know what I mean? Like it's more than duality. It's now having this great appreciation for both, and that comes into this energy of integration, right? Also, for some of you guys, you might be really getting into thou shalt not kill, like, so not like going vegan, basically. Um, and then some of you guys might be taking that another step, like from going vegan to maybe becoming a breatharian, where you just live on air, and that kind of a thing. Because I do believe that everything has a consciousness, not just animals. I believe that the plants, once we pull them from the ground, like I believe they have consciousness too. So you might be going in that way as well, or that might be a path, that you start to step on, and things like that. Yeah, take what resonates, guys. So getting into the strawberry milk. Just say yes to receive. We're going to bring through the light language transmission. So we're tapping into Venus, and we're tapping into the Fae. We're tapping into the tree, the birch tree, also very strongly. We're tapping into the pine tree. Very, very. You're tapping into the roots. But also there's something about the bark, okay, of like the birch tree, and there's something about the pine needles. And so we're just tapping in, bringing all of that in. Just open yourself up to bring all of that energy up and in. you know you might start to see the fae come in. They might come in as like lights, like they look like fairy lights, and you might like find yourself in a darkened space with fairy lights, where you're surrounded by these pine trees and birch trees. And you might look up and the sky kind of looks like a pinkish red energy, and you might see this, like the moon, like just shining very beautifully. And then when you close your eyes, you look again, and you're in this like a sunset energy of the sun very beautifully. And you blink your eyes again, and then you're in this darkness. So there's this energy of you being able to move between worlds, okay, easily and unscathed, okay, so without attachments. So I feel like this is part of this light language that's going to come in, that's going to allow you to, kind of take off anything that is unwanted as you travel between worlds. Yeah. Irosamata tarokotirasniataro. Irotare kaderasnemataro kodashtama. Feel your feet just really kind of tapping, and become the deer, okay? Feel the eyes of the deer. Look through the eyes of the deer very deeply. Go through the portal. You have been activated. You've been awakened. Why are you allowing yourself to receive so much abundance continuously under grace and perfect ways every single day and night? Why are you recognizing the sacredness of your own energy, the sweetness, the ripeness, paying homage to the seed, and you're going to see those seeds. Feel the antlers of the stag. Ooh. Look into the sun. Allow the sun to pour into you. Very good. Pour all the way into you, like filling you up like a cup. Filling you up like a cup. You now are embodying the energy of the female and the male deer, okay? This ultimate energy of being able to receive and having this protective wisdom and being able to lead, okay? Ia toros niata de e tokos niata, activating DNA. Iros namatereti ita tata otoshni atiro kotana. Ira dara ira la yua ya la la kaduno moa. Dirasna la ira koduriashna la kitatishna moa la. Clearing the belief that you have blocks, you are unlimited potential. You are unlimited potential. Why am I unlimited potential? Why am I free from any blocks? Why do blocks not exist? Why am I free to walk as I desire, lovingly, truthfully, authentically, sovereignly? Ooh, ah, yes, namodu atina tikatala uanana ida. Iano makieta nianoma. Irosnamata, irosnamata, irosna. Kito ana ya toshna ya. Imagine that you're in front of a beach, in front of the ocean, and just sit down. It's nice and warm. Feel the integration happening. You might start to feel different colors of the 7 rays of the rainbows coming into your energy. Very beautiful. You just allow that to keep coming in. I'm going to disconnect and end the transmission. And you come fully in your body, awakened, feeling your entire body, your toes all the way to your crown, feeling your toes all the way to your crown. Very beautiful, guys. I love you so very much. Namaste.